Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
Heat advisory. While some enjoy the summer sizzle, it's dangerous heat for many in Metro Detroit.
We're following breaking news right now at noon. A Ferndale police vehicle is taken on a joyride, ending in a crash in Detroit. But first, we want to take you back out to St. Clair Shores, where a police standoff is going on still after a man is accused of shooting two people, including a 12-year-old girl. It's been more than 12 hours since police set up outside of the home where this man allegedly shot those two people and barricaded himself inside of this home. This is all happening at a home in the area of 13 Mile and St. Margaret Street, right at the border of St. Clair Shores and Roseville. The road is blocked off there, and people are told to stay inside of their homes. Our Larry Spruill is live at the scene there for us this afternoon. Larry, this man has been firing at officers all morning long?
Good afternoon, Evrod. All night and then all morning long as well. That's what according to the police. Take a look. You can see the robot right there. Bomb squad here on the scene. SWAT team is out here as well. Multiple police officers are out here as well. Now, police are not allowing anybody closer to where we are right now because, again, he is shooting at police. Now, let's take a look at the video from the scene today. Police blocked off this neighborhood, also forcing neighbors to stay inside and not come out. Police say this all happened late last night when he shot at two of his neighbors across the street. Family members tell us two people were shot, a teenage girl about 13 years old and a woman in her 60s. They say they were outside playing with sparklers when the suspect came outside with a gun and started shooting. I just spoke with the family. Take a listen.
I say he's shooting. At this point, he's just pop, 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 just shooting. It was over 10 kids outside.
Throughout the night, we've made contact with him. We've tried to get him to come out of the house and surrender. On multiple occasions throughout the night, he shot at officers again and officers' vehicles.
And so neighbors tell us that he lives inside this home with his girlfriend. Now, I did ask police if she was inside that home at this very moment. They did not give us a clear answer. They just simply said that they were investigating. Now, police also said they are expecting this to go for a pretty long time. We will be out here and stay out here. I'll have another update tonight at 5. We are live in St. Clair Shores this afternoon. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
All righty, Larry, thank you for the update. We are also following breaking news here in the city of Detroit as a stolen Ferndale police car is taken on a joyride, ending in a crash on Detroit's west side. Local 4's Priya Mann joining us live now from the scene. And Priya, I understand the police now have a woman in custody?
Yeah, that's right, Evrod, a 24-year-old woman. And just take a look behind me. Witnesses say she was flying down 7 Mile in that stolen Ferndale police car where she hit this driver, but she didn't stop there. Then she continued down Stopel, eventually hitting a parked vehicle, and that's when police who were right behind her swarmed in. Now, police say that a Ferndale police officer was on a routine medical call at Woodward and 9 Mile. He got out of his vehicle, was just within a few feet of his squad car, which is part of protocol when you're that close to the person that you're dealing with in that 911 call. At some point, this 24-year-old woman, who police believe may have some mental issues, jumped into the vehicle and took off. She later told police that she just wanted to have some fun. Police are now investigating that woman in custody. Take a listen to what witnesses describe.
Oh, I think it's ridiculous. It's crazy out here, you know. It really don't make no sense, you know.
How dangerous do you think that would be to, steal a police car of all things?
I mean, what if some children was out here or something, you know? That's really deep.
Now, that gentleman you see, he was driving that Yukon when he was hit. He was on his way to work. You're going to hear more from him at 5 o'clock, as well as police officers. Now, for the woman that was in that vehicle, she's given police a few addresses, some in Detroit, some in Clinton Township. Police believe she might be homeless. So clearly there's a lot of moving parts here. But again, nobody was injured. That woman in custody, and police now on scene. Reporting live from the west side, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
The damage, Priya, to that vehicle behind you there is remarkable. Glad that nobody was seriously hurt. Thank you for the update. Of course, we're going to continue to follow both of these breaking stories for you right here on Local 4 and on clickondetroit.com, as well as our Click on Detroit mobile app. There you can also find the forecast, or you can stay tuned right now because meteorologist Brandon Root joining me You okay?
Just trying to fan myself here. Do you expend more energy fanning yourself, or do you get the relief?
Well, I mean, if you are outside right now, I don't even think a fan is really going to help you.
It's like the hair dryer on hot, right? Just
yeah.
blowing hot air around. And the heat advisory is on. It began at 10 a.m., goes until 10 p.m., and it only includes Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties. But let us all think about this as if we're in this boat together, because we are. I mean, it's 90 in Lapeer, it's 90 at Metro, 89 Pontiac, we have 87 in Howell, 90 Monroe, 88 in Port Huron. You factor in the humidity, and look at this, triple digits in Monroe, almost there in Mount Clemens. Dangerous stuff. After days and days of this, your body can really react to it in a harsh way. So if you have respiratory heart condition, you're more susceptible to problems, but lower 90s feeling closer to triple digits. The heat, more of a concern than the storms, but we do have a couple of isolated late afternoon, evening shower chances. Make sure we're drinking plenty of water, ease up on the caffeine and the booze, stay in the AC, and listen to your body, Evrod.
Some very good advice. Brandon, thank you. New at noon, we're getting a complete look at the violent holiday night and morning here in the city of Detroit, leaving police investigating several shootings all around the city. Now, let's take a look at this map here. It shows the shooting scenes spread out all across Detroit. And in total, there were 9 of them, from 9:55 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. to be exact. And that's less than 6 hours. Again, 9 confirmed shootings. We know that 1 person was killed. 9 other victims are in the hospital right now. 1 is currently listed in critical condition. Investigators don't believe that these shootings are all connected, and right now there's no word on any arrests made in any of these cases. A man from Utah is arrested for allegedly threatening to post nude photos of a 14-year-old girl from Westland. 28-year-old James Monson facing charges now of production of child pornography along with enticement of a minor. The mother of the teen called Westland police after finding inappropriate conversations on her daughter's phone and tablet. Now, according to the court filing, Monson is a Utah sex offender who was convicted of raping a child in 2008. 3 men are expected to face a judge this afternoon in connection with a deadly beating in Warren. A 24-year-old man was found beaten on Mound Road near Chicago early yesterday morning. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. The 3 men arrested could face possible murder or manslaughter charges. Well, there was a big shakeup in the auto industry today as the CEO of BMW says that he is stepping down. Harold Kruger's announcement today comes after BMW posted significant losses in the first quarter following a $1.6 billion charge in an antitrust case in Europe. BMW officials saying that the board will meet later this month, and that is when they plan to choose a new CEO. The legendary Stevie Wonder is fighting a serious health issue, but is said to be positive and upbeat. Wonder's friends told the Detroit Free Press that Stevie is doing well and that his health problems are manageable. This all comes after a Philadelphia radio personality claimed that Wonder is suffering from kidney failure and has started dialysis. Wonder's publicist, however, shot that rumor down, saying that unless they release something, it is not confirmed. But his friends, however, are confirming otherwise to the Detroit Free Press. We've got some orange barrel alerts coming your way if your morning commute takes you, or if your commute in general takes you through Wayne or Oakland counties next week. Starting on I-75, there's a big overnight clear as 14 Mile to Adams will be closed in both directions from 9 p.m. Wednesday through 5 Thursday morning. There will also be several ramp closures on eastbound I-94 and then some nightly closures on westbound I-94. Those are going to continue through the month. Meanwhile, on 696, there will be a moving lane closure on Monday and on Tuesday. We've got the full list for you of all those closures, all the details that you need to know on clickondetroit.com. New at noon, Apple announcing a new feature coming to iPhones in the next update that's kind of raising some eyebrows. And we do mean that literally. There is a new FaceTime feature that some might consider odd or downright creepy. Plus, a flight bound for London makes an emergency landing in Newark. Why a phone charger might be to blame. But first, a Washington man being called a hero and redefining the motto, family comes first. We'll tell you how his bravery and quick thinking saved his niece's life. That's coming up next.